Hello, welcome to the Vietnam Visa channel. I am Kim from the Vietnam Visa. Today in this video, I'm going to share with you how to apply for Vietnam e-visa. And actually this video is made for those who the countries are eligible for Vietnam e-visa. So please check the description box in this video to see if your nationality is in the Vietnam visa list. So for the rest of citizens who are not allowed to apply for Vietnam e-visa but can do visa on arrival, I'm going to make another video to guide you how to apply for Vietnam visa on arrival. So now let's go to the Vietnam e-visa application. To apply for Vietnam e-visa, you need to visit the Vietnam immigration website. So I'm gonna put a link of the Vietnam immigration website in the description box of the video. And then you go to the e-visa issuance. Then click on personally apply for a visa. On this page will guide you main steps to apply for a visa. So basically you need to upload your purchase photo, your passport copy, and fill out the visa application form. And then pay $25 online for e-visa fee. About the processing time is normally take from 3 to 5 working days to process the visa application. So after 3 to 5 working days, you just go back to this website and go to the e-visa search menu to check the visa status by entering your registration code, your registration email, and date of birth. So make sure that you read carefully instructions and click on the box to go to the next page. Here is the page where you fill out the visa application. First, you need to upload the photo. So the photo is taken recently and it's a color photo with white or plain background, and you upload the passport copy. So the passport must be valid at least 6 months since arrival to Vietnam, and both the passport copy and the purchase photo need to be saved in PNG or JPEG format. And then you go to the personal information section where you put on the full names, which follow the order of first name, middle name, and last name. And your date of birth. Then to your nationality. For religions part, whatever religion you are, you can put on this part, or if you don't belong to any religion, you can type no. Permanent residential address and phone number, this is optional, so you can put in the information here, or you can skip the part. And then you go to the passport number where you put on the passport number here. And expiry date. For intended length of stay in Vietnam, so for Vietnam e-visa, you're allowed to stay up to 30 days in maximum, so they can put on 30 days or any day less than 30 days. For intended temporary residential address in Vietnam, so you can enter the name of city that you're going to visit in Vietnam. So you're going to put Hanoi City. And then move up to the gender section. You just select your gender and nationality, abroad, and occupation. That is optional, so you don't need to put in the information. To go to the email address, so to put on the email address that you can use later to check your e-visa status or to receive the notification emails from the Vietnam Immigration Department. Type the passport. For intended date of the entry, that's the date you are arriving in Vietnam. And purpose of the entry, tourism. A city, province, so you choose the city's province you're going to stay in Vietnam. So I'm going to Hanoi City. And for inviting guaranteeing agency or organization, so if you travel to Vietnam for the tourism purpose, you don't need to fill in this section. And for the traveling with the kids under the 14 years old who the passports are included in the passport, you need to expand this section to fill in some information including the full name, sake, date of birth, portrait photography. And if not, you can skip this part and go to the entry date and exit date. The entry date, and that's the date you are physically arrived in Vietnam. So it means that you are allowed to enter Vietnam on or after that date. So for exit date, it means that you have to leave Vietnam on or before that exit date. Okay, so for the entry port and exit port, it's very important for you to select carefully the entry port, because you're just allowed to enter Vietnam on the entry port that's approved on the e-visa letter. And if you going to the entry port that's different from the one that issued on the e-visa, your entry is denied by the Vietnam immigration officer. For the exit port, it's more flexible, so you can leave Vietnam from any exit port you want. And then you click on the box to ensure that you have truthfully declared all the relevant details, and then put on the captcha number before you go into review page. So there's a notification that appears on the screen, so you can see the registration code, email, date of birth, passport number, nationality. So this information can be used later to check your visa status. So please copy and save this information on the computer or the phone. On the review page, you should double check your information to make sure that everything correct. And if you find anything wrong, just click on the small icon here to edit your information. And after editing, you go back to review page and click on payment. So you will see the detail of the visa order and click on pay e-visa fee. So before processing the payment, you should spend a few minutes to read carefully all the terms and conditions, and then click on agree and continue. So this is the payment gate. So you can see there are two options to pay for visa fee. So you can pay with international card or domestic card. So I will go for domestic card and then choose my bank. So here you fill in your card information. So when you are done with your payment, you will receive a notice saying that your e-visa order has been successfully paid. Then, congratulations, your visa application is completely submitted.